Hello, everyone. I hope that you all are doing well. I'm going to go over a little lesson, kind of a beginning step. Hopefully, this will help. I'm not going to try, I will do another kind of explanation of how to do two-step equations. But hopefully, this mini lesson will help you when you try to tackle those. Um, so bear with me as I walk through this. I'm going to kind of show the comparison between one and two step equations. So what we're going to do, first of all, for this section of what we're going to start with, we're going to do first. We're going to do addition or subtraction. So we're going to do the opposite of that. That'll be the first step. We'll be adding or subtracting. Okay. The second step will be division. Okay. So for in this section, remember the first step we're going to do is add or subtract, and the second step will be division. Okay. So I'm going to walk you through these with three different examples. We're going to start with them being a one-step equation, and then we're going to move to it being a two-step equation. So you notice how I did this, m plus 4 equals 20. And then to move to a two-step, I said 2m plus 4 equals 20. All right, so let's try to go through this now, and let's see how we do. So one-step equation, we have m plus 4 equals 20. We always want to do the opposite. So we have addition. The opposite is subtraction. So we subtract 4 from both sides. Remember, we have that equal sign is our barrier. So we want to make sure we do everything on both sides of the equal sign, okay? I always bring down my m. 4 plus, no, positive 4 minus 4, or 4 minus 4 is 0. Get rid of that. I bring down my equal sign. And then I have 20 minus 4 is 16. Okay? So that's the one-step equation where we did the opposite. We did the opposite of addition, which was subtraction. Okay? And then that's one step. So now let's take a look at how we can do this in a two-step equation. So we still follow the same pattern, all right? First off, we want to do addition or subtraction. So if we have an addition sign or subtraction sign, we want to do that first. Because ultimately, just like we have in number 1, and in most of your answers there, we want to get this m by itself. We don't want anything else around it, okay? We want m by itself. So as we see here, the m has a 2 in front. So we're going to work through and how to get rid of that 2. So we'll get m by itself or isolated, okay? So 2m plus 4 equals 20. All right, so first thing I want to do the opposite. So I want to get rid of my 4. Okay, create my barrier here. Then get rid of my 4, subtract it on both sides. Okay, I'm going to bring down, remember how we bring down our m? We're bringing down this whole thing. So we're bringing down 2m. Okay, we're bringing down our equal sign. All right, 4 minus 4 is 0. Let's get rid of that. We don't need it. Then we have 20 minus 4, which is 16. Okay, so it is just like that first step. We did our one step, which was adding, subtracting, right, depending on what the sign is. In our second step, now we have the equation is 2m equals 16. So we're multiplying 2 times some number gives us 16. So we have to do the opposite. And the opposite of multiplication is division. And remember, do it to both sides, okay? Both sides. 2 divided by 2, I get rid of that. Then I bring down my m, because that's all that's left. I can't do anything else with it. My 2's are gone. So m is by itself, which is exactly where we want to be. We want to bring down our equal sign. and divide. 16 divided by 2 will give us 8. All right. So if we plug it in, if we plug this in, that 8 for the m, let's walk into it. So remember, a number next to a letter is multiplication. So we have 2 multiplied by 8, which will give us 16, right? 16 plus 4 will give us 20. So yes, that absolutely checks out. All right. That is the first step here. So you see we did the one-step equation where the one step was we had an addition problem, so we had to subtract on both sides. Got our 16. That's one step. And then here we did the two-step where we did the same thing. We subtracted our 4. We did the opposite. We got our 16, but we had this 2 here. So in order to get rid of multiplication, we had to divide. Divide on both sides, and that's how we got our answer of 8. All right. Let's do another one. All right, m minus 14 equals 21. So this time we have a subtraction problem. So the opposite of subtraction is addition. And we do that to both sides. Got my barrier here. Whoa, I apologize for that. A little shaky cam. I bring down my m. 14, negative 14 plus 14 will give me 0. So I get rid of that. I bring down my equal sign. And then I add 21 plus 14. 1 plus 4 is 5. 2 plus 1 is 3. Okay? There we go. And that is our one-step equation. So now let's slide over to the two-step. All right? So now we have 5m minus 14 equals 21. Okay? We're going to do the same thing here. We have subtraction. We have to do the opposite. We're going to add 14 to both sides. Have my barrier here. And I apologize, my dog just started to drink water out of nowhere. Give me a second. All right, so back to it. Got my barrier here. I bring down everything. I bring down that 5m, okay? I bring down my equal sign, all right? Negative 14 plus 14, get rid of it, don't need it. 21 plus 14 gives us 35. And remember, that's step 1. Now, step 2, we have 5m equals 35. So we have multiplication. We have to divide by 5 on both sides, right? My 5's cancel. I bring down my m. I bring down my equal sign again. And 35 divided by 5 will give us what? 7. Okay? And we're going to plug that in to see how that works. So we have 5 times some number m minus 14 equals 21. So 5 times 7 gives us 35. Minus 14 gives us 21. And that checks out. All right. Thank you all for sticking with me. We have just one more example to go through, okay? One more example. All right, we're going back to addition a little, okay? Let's see. So we have 5 plus 21 equals 49. So addition, I'm going to do the opposite, which is subtraction on both sides. I have my barrier here. I bring down my m. 21 minus 21, get rid of that. I bring down my equal sign. And then I have 49 minus 21, which will give me 9 minus 1 is 8. And 4 minus 2 is 2. Okay, there we go. That is one step. Now, going to slide over to 2-step. Okay? We have 4m plus 21 equals 49. So we're going to start it the same way we started our 1-step. We're going to do the opposite, which is subtract 21 from both sides. Here's my barrier there. I bring down my 4m. 21 minus 21, get rid of it. Bring down my equal sign. And then we have 49 minus 21, which is 28. Okay. So now we did our 1-step. Now we're on a 2-step, which is 4m equals 28. Not 2-step, I mean the 2nd step. So I apologize if I've been saying 2-step that way, but it is the 2nd step that we're doing. Okay. So multiplication, the opposite is division. All right, I get rid of my 4s. I don't need it. I bring down my m, and it's all by itself, which is excellent. I bring down my equal sign, and 28 divided by 4 will give us 7. Ah, not bad. We got another one. Pretty straightforward. All right, so let me go back through that. Remember, we have 4 times some number plus 21 equals 49. So I have 4 times 7 gives me 28 plus 21 equals 49. All right. And there you have it. We have 3 different examples going from 2-step equations. We have our 1st step, 2nd step. Our 1st step tends to be we're going to either, let's go up here, we're going to either add or subtract. That's step 1. Then step 2, for our assignments that we're doing at this time, step 2 will always be division. Division, division. Okay? So, please try these out if you would like to. And remember to continue to doing what you're doing. I cannot speak highly enough for you all that are continue to work on these assignments and do what you need to do, especially just when it is a bit of a struggle. But remember, we're going to get through this together, and I can't wait to see you all again soon. All right, take care.